All right, so let's see what Glossier is all about. All right, so by the title of today's video, I am going to be doing a Glossier review. I still have the original packaging and everything just because I wanted to film this, so I kept it in here. I've used the product about 2 or 3 times, so I can finally feel like I can give a review instead of like a first impressions. So let's get right in. All right, so I have been wanting to try the brand Glossier for a while now just because there's so much hype around it. And honestly, for me, one of the biggest things was I wanted to start using less makeup or being able to achieve that like no makeup look. Like just look glowy and dewy and natural, but not be like, you know, like a cake face all the time, which I don't usually do anyways, so. But yeah, so I tried Glossier. I'm here to let you know what I think about it, and yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox. When you first open it, it comes out like this. It says Glossier, and then it has the 2 products that you ordered. It also does give you like an option to do samples. I did the cloud paint sample, but it's not in here. I did like it, and it was super cute, so maybe I'll get it next time. So the products that I went ahead and purchased were the Perfecting Skin Tint, which is this one. It's super cute. The packaging is obviously like super minimalistic, adorable. And then I got their Stretch Concealer, which it also comes like this. Super cute. And that's the duo that I got. Whenever I was purchasing them online, I was like a little nervous because I was like trying to pick my shade, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like I feel like every time I'm picking colors of foundations and concealers online, I get like nervous because I'm like, I have no idea, and then I'm like, well, what if I get this one and it doesn't work? So anyways, they did like emphasize that they're like super flexible in terms of like if you get the wrong shade and like returning it. So I think that was something that really helped me, and I was just like, okay, it doesn't matter, you know. So this is what the skin tint looks like. It's super cute, super minimal, that minimalistic vibe. They are cruelty free, which is also great. So that's what that looks like. And then let's go ahead and unbox the concealer. So you just pop it open. They all do have like that protective little board, and then this is what the concealer looks like. It's just like a little pod. It's just like a little like pot, and then you open it, and then that's the concealer. So I actually really like it. I think it's super like cute, portable, like really on the go. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing kind of like a review and like putting it on my face so that you guys can kind of like see what I'm talking about and like why I like or do not like these products. So for the skin tint, it does say to shake really well before usage, so I always just give it like a little 5 to 10 second shake. And then it says to apply to your face or your fingers, and then apply with your fingertips in a slow upward and outward motion. I have been trying this with my fingertips and my hands instead of a brush or a beauty blender, just because I feel like it's so sheer that it could just like soak up all the product, and then it's like, what's the point? You know, you would just end up using more product and then all that stuff. So when I usually apply it, I'll just put like a few dots, and then I'll do like half of my face so that you guys can see if you see a difference, and then I'll go ahead and blend that. All right, so now I'm just gonna like take my fingertips, and I'll just like go ahead and like slowly start patting in like circular motions and just like kind of like drag it, but not really. And then whenever I get like to the eye, I use this finger, you already know. And then yeah, just do this. Okay, now that we have all of that blended out, you can kind of see that this side of my face is definitely a little more glowy and tanner when it comes to my face. I haven't really done this like in front of like natural lighting because there's a mirror, there's a window behind me, but I can definitely like tell the difference. Usually I do it like in the bathroom and like the mirror and like just the lighting, I can't really tell, and I'm like, oh, this is so frustrating. But I could definitely see it, and it's just like really cute. It gives you like a cute little bronzy look, as to the side that looks really bare. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and do the concealer. So the concealer, I usually do it with this finger, and then I'll just like go in circular motions, make sure I get some product so that it looks like that. And then I'll just like go ahead. And this one is like pretty, like you can definitely tell in my opinion. I guess for the concealer, you could use a beauty blender. I personally, even when it hasn't been this concealer, I just feel like applying your concealer with your fingertips is just so different. Like I used to do it a lot, and I just like would always notice a difference. Like I just felt my makeup and like my under eye would look so much better. So, and then I also have a lot of like veiny, I have a lot of veins it's not over my eye, on my eyelid, yeah, on my eyelid. So I always just like do that usually, and then I'll like go in, make sure to get up towards my brow bone, just because you don't want to like miss a spot whenever you're doing that, and then obviously just blend. After that, I usually just like take my finger, and I have like a cloth here, and I'll just like clean it off, even though I don't know why I do that, because I have to do the other side of my face, but still I just don't like when my fingers are dirty. So you can definitely tell like from this side of my face, everything just looks a little bit dewier, a little bit more fresh, a little natural. It's not obviously like a full coverage foundation to medium at all. It is very, very like sheer light. But I think it still looks like really good and kind of achieved what I was wanting. So let's go ahead and do the other side of my face, and then let's do some final thoughts. Okay, final thoughts. So quickly after my foundation and concealer, I went ahead and finished off my look with the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal. Absolutely been loving this, been using it literally for like 2 years now. I put on some Kiko Milani. It's an Italian brand. Literally, it's just one of their blushes. So absolutely love that, because I feel like just like a good blush during the summer, kind of just gives you that like look. Like I don't know, it just makes you look put together. And then I feel like what is the most like slept on glosses in the entire world is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. So I just put that, and this is like my makeup now, and I absolutely love it. It just makes me feel like my skin can breathe, and yeah. All right, so for final thoughts, let's talk about the foundation. So I feel like the foundation definitely was what I was trying to look for, was a skin tint, was kind of like one of those super sheer and light coverage, which is exactly what I wanted. I feel like it gave me a very luminous and dewy finish to my skin. It just made me like kind of like that refreshed look, so I absolutely loved it. I did get the shade G7. I forgot to mention that earlier, but that is the shade. It was a medium, I think it was like a medium neutral shade. Just because I have a lot of like olive undertones, I usually can't gravitate towards foundations and concealers that have like a pinky undertone, because it just like won't work for my skin. All right, so for the concealer, I thought it definitely did the job. You could definitely see the difference whenever I did one face with my makeup and one face without. It was definitely buildable, gave me that dewy finish under my eye, which I thought was super nice. It's also very small and practical, so you can take it on the go, even if I just want to go ahead and put a little bit under my eye and slap on some mascara if I'm late for a Zoom meeting or anything like that. So overall, the concealer was definitely a hit for me, in my opinion. Also, I did get the shade G7, so it was the same shade as my foundation. Alrighty guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking to buy the Perfecting Skin Tint or the concealer duo from Glossier, I do have a discount code. It gives you 10% off of your entire purchase. I will go ahead and leave it in the description box down below. It's an automatic link. You'll just click it and then you can go ahead and purchase it and it'll automatically add it to your shopping cart. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to leave me a little thumbs up so that I know that you liked the content and that I can create more that you may like. Also, if you want to go ahead and subscribe, I'll be making more YouTube videos as the time progresses, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!